All right, let's try this again. Hold on. All right, I think we're good. All right, everybody can come back to the chat. Please report back to the chat. That's right. So yeah, like I said, man, I do this for real. Uh, you folks are vastly underestimating me, man. We're in a whole nother like level right now already. Hold up. All right. So yeah, like I said, you just got to count your blessings, man. Like I said, when even when times are hard, you know what I mean? Like this has been a really impossible time, but hell, when have things not been impossible? Well, very difficult journey. I hear something. I felt like I was hearing bats earlier underneath this bridge. I felt like I heard bats. It didn't sound like birds. It sounded like bats. There's got to be some down here. I don't know though. I know they're in Austin. You know, I got to go see them again. I used to see them in Austin. Used to be a whole thing out there. I hope I get the opportunity to do that again. I'm sure I will. Great news. I talked to Christina, so we're a okay. We're on point. Uh, that's the thing, man. We're gonna always be good. Like I said, folks don't seem to understand. I'm human. You know, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, right? And you got all these folks. They just watching. Hold on, because I can't see nothing. This is not a game. But you got all these folks watching, and like I said, they all jelly. You know, so like none of it matters, man. We're gonna be good no matter what. That's what you got to understand. I'm doing everything right. God is gonna bless me because He knows I do everything right. He knows where my heart's at. You know, I brother, I've done a whole lot for Christina and everybody. I've been there for Christina every step of the way. Trust me. She loves me. That'll never change. And I love Christina more than anything. And that'll never change. And that's a fact. Ever. It would never ever change. Never ever ever ever. Hold on. Trying to look at something. But yeah. Um yeah, so we talked, which is a huge deal for me because I mean, she said she's feeling a little bit better. She's going through it, man. Um, but I told her what's going on, what happened, so you know, she checks on me, and just like I constantly check on her, make sure she's okay. But that was a big thing for me because I didn't know what was going on, and I want to know. I want to make sure she's okay. You know, Christina is everything to me. So I mean, like I said, as far as out here, I'm just trying to branch out a little bit more. You know what I mean? Make some real friends. That's about it. That's all it ever was. That's all it's ever been. You know, I just want to get out more, but we tried and it's not working out too well. So we'll see what happens. But like I said, I just want, I want to be able to do things again. You know, want some normalcy. You know, and not the hardest thing to find, but that's the thing. I'm very, choosy as well. Because I mean, look at what just happened. Look at all this. I mean, you know, like you just never know anymore. You know, and you don't know who has it together and who doesn't. So, but like I said, we're moving forward. Still training a lot. Obviously, I did a whole bunch of lifts today. The lifts were crazy today. Um, that person that was in the chat just a minute ago, you're welcome to come back. Like I said, I was asking if you're from down here or what. But yeah, like I said, I'm just me, man. I'm gonna stay being me. And I think a lot of folks don't understand that, and I don't understand why. I don't see what's confusing. You know, I'm not here for the games, brother. Like I said, I am the streets. Anywhere I'm at, down here, I already got everything on lock. Like I said, I'm not even worried about this. I'm worried about taking this and expanding. We're gonna start small, right? Look at this nonsense. Nonsense. So, like I said, it's pointless. If you're driving a motorcycle and you ain't Batman, what the hell is the point? Everybody want to see Batman ride that motorcycle. Do they not? Tell me when I'm lying, people. That's what folks want. You understand? And a motorcycle ain't nothing because we're going to be building our own bat pods. Real talk. That's what folks act like. They act like it's so difficult. It's so out of our league, but I own my own car lot right now and technically still own like 5 luxury vehicles to my name that none of you could afford. Okay. Like I said, folks just got me confused. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's goody? You know what I mean? Like, it's just a way to be, a way to act, a way to do things. We all about our respect, brother. And, it's just that simple. You know what I mean? Folks is going to respect me, like I told you. You know what I mean? So, yeah, like I told you, like, I stand on business. I mean, always. My point very clear. You understand? I don't know why folks out here would ever think that I answer to them or I, am concerned how they feel or I ask for their opinion. Brother, nobody controls me. I'm here. I know where I'm at, and I do what I want to do. It's that simple. You don't seem to get it. I'm a boss. It just be so funny, man. Like real talk with like all the fake stuff and people pretending that, they opinion matters. It don't. None of y'all. That's a problem. Justin Bieber even said it. I was listening to an interview with him talking, and he said the same thing. He said, I felt like, hold on. He said it best. He said, I felt like everybody wanted control. Like, and I understand, I relate to that because that's what you notice. Like with this fake fame stuff, that's what it really is. People want control. I mean, that's an unplausible scenario in and of itself. You're clearly not going to have any control. In fact, the person who's famous or getting famous, like I am, right? They're clearly the one in control, right? So what do you mean? Why is it confusing? Like there's nothing confusing over here. I see these people that work in them bars on 6th Street in Austin. They be on Facebook talking crazy. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy. It's crazy how we all have different rules. They get to say and do whatever they want. It's no problem because, well, they're nobody. You follow my drift? But if I was doing what they doing, it'd be a huge problem. You understand? Most of them so-called women, too. Why they get different rules? So that's why I realize why celebrities get different rules, right? why 50 Cent always got different rules, right? All these folks, y'all get different rules because people don't really care, because they don't actually take you serious. I met 50 Cent's DJ and I told you what he told me about him. I mean, folks can talk and pretend all they want, but media is one hell of a thing, because by the time the message get around the world, it's so far from the truth. It's unbelievable. With me, I'm the truth. You know what I mean? I'm out here for real. Hold up. Yeah, like I said, I'm out here for real. You know what I mean? Number one. Number two, like I said, this is just my training facility. This whole place. That's all this is right now. Like I said, like, I got nothing but love for everybody. You know what I mean? But like I said, you already know about this. Straight gangsters in the building ain't got to explain nothing. You understand? That's the difference. You know what I mean? It's most folks, all y'all, hold up. All y'all need somebody to vouch for you, and I'm this and that. And you're right. Bunch of false claiming, false flagging, false everything, flogging. Like, ain't about nothing, man. None of y'all, bro. That's real talk, too. Care less how you feel. Real talk. Somebody need to tell you, folks. Real talk everywhere, though. Not just here, everywhere. That's my whole thing. Like, what does anything else got to do with what we doing here? Y'all know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel some type of way about it, like I said, what's up? Like, you know what I mean? The fake looks and all the comments and the typing and all that stuff. I mean, what's the point of that? I don't know what that is, bro. I'm from the country, you know what I mean? Where when we feel some way, we stand up and we say it with some bass in our voice. I don't know how y'all do things, bro. I really don't, but it's funny. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. Y'all be funny. Everybody filming, everybody recording. They probably were right now. You know what I mean? But don't get confused and think this a game, partner. It ain't. I ain't out here playing at all. You feel that? Hmm? Yeah. I'm Batman. Understand? This is real. I don't play at all. Oh, none. That's how I, took everything over. I'll run everything, bro. And I happen to be the mob, the real mob. So, like I said, folks can tell themselves what they want. That's cute. I mean, you're all entitled to your opinion, right? According to you, even though you're really not, right? But you don't know nothing about me. You don't know none of y'all. You don't know me at all. You don't have a clue, homie. You understand? I'm a real one. Trust me. I'm a real one. I'm a whole different ball game, little homie. So, like I said, folks gotta understand you're dealing with a genius on top of all that. Feel me? An actual whole genius out here. You understand? Like I said, all them Joker videos is 100% fact. You know what I mean? But yeah, Christina and I are great. Right? I know they in their feelings, coach. I got them in their feelings. Yeah, how that feel? Christina and I are fantastic. Always. Like, we gonna always be good. You know what I mean? What do you mean? And I always do the right thing. I told you. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it's just crazy to me, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm never gonna. I can't lose my blessings. It's not how it works, and that's why I just have to clarify sometimes. I'm not controlled by anybody. I do what I want. I think what I want. I say what I want. I feel how I want, and I do what I want. That's all. You know what I mean? Like, I just want Christina here with me. I want that, and I want everything that's been promised to me. You know what I mean? That's all. And I'm totally in the right for wanting that. So I don't think it's going to take that much longer. If she's feeling better, like I said, she told me where we're at, which is $18.8 million. That's what she's negotiating right now. Real money, right? And these folks, they running around the internet. I see everything they type and do. They so funny, man. Y'all is in your feelings. You're in your feelings. Oh, all about the feelings. Oh, feelings. You're in your feelings. Is my voice ever going to come back, or is this my new Batman voice? Huh, I wonder. Oh, man. They're not your average. Neither am I. Oh, I love it. I love it. Ain't it crazy? Ain't it crazy how God just designed Batman with all this impossible stuff I go through, but he designed me? That's what he doing. I mean, can you really argue with it? Yep, still here. Yeah, man, I'm one strong dude, right? How many times I done told you that? How much stuff have you watched me go through? Like the hardest stuff, impossible odds, and come out every single time good, goody, and move forward and get stronger. I'm getting stronger. I did 5,000 inertia pull-ups today. That's real too. That's facts. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep on increasing. I'm not playing. I ain't out here playing, bro. You know what I mean? You can look at the whole time. It's longer each time, and I'm moving quicker. That's real. That's facts. You know what I mean? I'm getting them done quickly now. I'm learning how to do them. So, like I said, we gonna keep on progressing. Did 100 full extension. I could have done more, but them folks kept moving around me, and it had me nervous because I don't want them on the camera. Like, I mean, when I'm trying to do the video, if they run in front of the camera, then I feel like I can't post it. So that's why that happens. Like, I could have done more. You know what I mean? Like, I need next time. My goal is to do 150 full extension. So that's what I'm going for next. I just did 140 the other day. You know what I mean? I don't even know. I think we have like 324 world records. You know what I'm saying? And that's my whole thing. Like, all you folks, you need to focus on you, man. I understand I'm a celebrity. I understand that you feel some way. I mean, that's cute. Like I said, I mean, I'm here running a professional, 5-star business. So everything here is going to be done and run professionally. I control everything here. You know what I mean? Other than that, I mean, it just seems like there's a lot of folks in their feelings and they just coming out the woodwork. I don't know where that comes from. Like, you know what I mean? I told you that's how the Valley get down. That's how the Valley do things as a whole. I'm gonna keep saying it because it's a fact. Like, come on, bro. Y'all ain't never been supportive. You feel me? Ever. Y'all ain't never been supportive. They never wanted to see me win. There's a reason God put me here too, because he wanted me to come up against all odds. You understand? See, y'all don't get it. Like, I really got, come on, man. Like, we know how this place is, bro. I've been here long enough. Everybody know how the Valley is, man. That's why God put me here, though, to come up against all odds with no support. And it's crazy because I'm having homeboys that actually do support me. God is sending me the right people. I had a dude, I think he gave me like $7 tonight. He's a good friend of mine, right? He used to work over there in the mall, and we met over there. He's been a cool dude always, you know. So me and him linked up. We talking again. That's good because I just lose touch. Yeah, he gave me like $7 or something crazy. He was like, "Here, you drop this." I was like, "I didn't drop nothing." I was like, "Oh, you giving me that?" He was like, "Yeah, for sure." I was like, "Thanks." So I mean, I think a lot of people be watching too and know what I do, and I think it earns a lot of respect and love for what I'm doing. It's not easy, but it's what I love doing, and I'm doing the real thing. That means yes, I'm willing to go through whatever I need to. You know what I mean? I'm whatever this city needs me to be. You understand? Real talk, because that's what it takes. And it's just funny as hell. It's crazy, man. It's surreal. I mean, it's a dream come true that I'm getting paid to do this. You know what I mean? Even if it's not a whole lot, I'm getting paid. By the way, how's your night going? Let me ask you that preemptively before I, say this thing. We over $186. I know you mad. I know you mad. Over $186 for that next check. Like I said, this gonna be pocket change when Christina get over here. The minute she get here, we leaving. We taking off. You understand? So if you and your feelings about the Batman, don't worry, because I'm gonna be taking off real soon. As soon as Christina touched down, we leaving. I'm getting the hell out of here. Can't wait. Like real talk. I'm all valleyed out. You know what I mean? Like it ain't been much that good news me down here. Real talk. You know what I mean? Like I'm not in my element down here. I want to get out. I want to go to Boston, New York. I want to be, amongst other people, normal folks. I'm not saying like again, I got nothing but love for the valley and my people and all that, but you know, you just got to put yourself in my shoes. Like I'm tired of it, man. You know, like it comes with the territory. It's a mixture. I get support and love, and then you get the other folks. You know what I mean? But that's what I don't be understanding, like where that other energy is coming from. Like that's all them evil folks. Like what I see is fear. They scared. That's what I see. I mean, I don't know what the fake laughter is about, but I mean, like I said, I mean, I already explained everything. You understand? So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, folks is powerless. Folks who do that fake laughing, it's because you're causing something, you're affecting something, right? And they are feeling it, like they are in their feelings. Real talk, you're in your feelings, cause Batman's stopping your money. Think I don't know. They want to act like I don't know what's going on, what I do. You think I don't know what I do? God told me everything, how I'm stopping all you evil folks' money, doing God's work, stopped the cartels, stopped all these illegal organizations, fixed up these neighborhoods, cleaned up the streets. Crime rate's lower because of me. I mean, yeah, they sitting there just looking at me, real talk, right in front of me, and I look right back at them and laugh right back, 100%. How do you like that? Oh, I thought I heard somebody calling me. But yeah, man, I put in work, bro. I don't do no talking. I get busy. You feel me? I love it, man. They are all in their feelings. We over 186 bucks. You know how crazy that is? That's crazy, son. We doing extremely well, extraordinarily well, right? Like, let me tell you what we had overall. Hold up. I'll tell you every time. I ain't got nothing to lie about or hide. I'm not Andrew Tate. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah. In like total, like everything that's coming my way, included everything, I think I'm around like 454 right now and some cents. So pretty good. Pretty good in the middle of the Great Depression. Pretty good for a guy who ran the Batman project out of pocket going on 3 years. March, April, May this next year is my 3 year anniversary as the real Batman. I ran this project out of my own pocket completely. You understand? Bat Cycle cost me 1,300. 7 bikes in inventory, all $200 to $300 each. Kept getting a new bike. Kept doing everything. I'm the one who fixed them up. What do you mean? Like I've been doing everything, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like it is what it is, man. All right, give me a minute, real quick. But yeah, like I said, man, they told me already out here. They said everybody knows you. Like, yeah, good. But that's the thing. I ain't here to play no role for nobody. I'm uncontrollable. I do what I want. You know what I mean? You gotta understand, bro. I'm the same dude as when I wasn't famous. Been the same guy my whole life, man. God just worked on me. He's changed me in a lot of ways, in a lot of positive ways. He's built the man that he wants, but I'm the same person. That's why he was able to work on me. You know what I mean? I ain't changed. That's what people don't get. I'm still the same street dude, same OG. Everybody else just talking. You see me, I'm out here living it. Can you imagine dudes claiming they from the street, but they hide inside a Roach motel room every day? You too funny. Yeah. Man, I'm from the street. Blah blah blah. That's the problem with these folks. Like, how you gonna have all these rules and they all one sided, and all these folks, like I said, they just do whatever the hell they want and they get to front and pretend. But all y'all some suburb folks, y'all ain't even from the hood. You ain't about nothing. Yeah, miss me with that acting. That's exactly what they do. They must think I'm somebody else. Y'all must think I'm from New York, like I'm the New York dudes y'all be fronting with. Yeah, this is Texas right here, boy. Trust me, you know what it's about. Know what I'm about. Like they got something to say every 5 seconds. Oh, he was walking and talking. Oh no, and like, am I not allowed to do that, or what are you talking about? Like, do you think you decide my rules or something? Like, y'all folks funny as hell, bro. They was really trying to pull that act. Cause why don't you just come right out and just say what it is? You jelly. All that stuff is weakness. Like I said, Christina's negotiating $18.8 million. Right? I told y'all God is gonna bless me. All the money gonna come. Everything I said is a fact. And you're gonna see me get filthy rich. Download already said it. Said you safe, and it's abundance time. Abundance is coming. I can feel it. God already told me the struggle period over. That's what you don't get. We doing pretty good on here, making our little dough, making our money, right? Making that money now, right? What do you mean? Well, like, this is my job, bro. I do my job. I don't ask nobody how they feel about me doing my job. I just do my job, right? What you doing? Doing my job. That's what I do. I mean, let folks do what they want to do with their time. How's that of my concern though? That's my question. It ain't. I'm free. I'm free to do what I want to do. That's the number one thing promise I made to myself. I said, I'm gonna make sure I enjoy my freedom. All these folks mad at my freedom. They mad at my happiness, mad at my joy, right? I just keep on being happy and doing me. You know what I mean? See what I'm saying? That's why it's funny to me. Y'all move funny style, man. Y'all do funny things. You say funny things. Y'all move funny style, bro. Y'all funny. Like, real talk, all of you. So, like I said, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nothing gonna change. Actually, everything gonna change. Actually, there's a whole lot of change coming. I take that back. You know what I mean? I just mean we gonna keep winning. We about to win on a whole astronomical level. That's why God told me you about to be happy as hell doing what you love and what you enjoy. Sounds like I'm gonna be with Christina, because that's what I love and what I enjoy. 100%. And not only that, right? But I'm gonna stay moving and winning, and I love doing what I'm doing. This is my job and my career. So I love doing this. You feel me? Real talk. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm a grown man, bro. That's why folks be funny to me. Like, bro, I'm 36. I'm gonna be 40 in 4 years. You got folks running around talking about, yeah, he's super young and this and that because they see me because I age backwards. Like, folks really think, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a weird concept, bro. Because I'm 36. I'm gonna be 40 in 4 years. You know what I mean? And I just look super young. I age backwards. I'm the immortal vampire for real. I'm not playing. So, like I said, I don't know what to tell you, man. Let people do what they do. You know what I mean? We gonna stay focused and keep on setting these world records. That's what we gonna do. Believe me, you. Feel me? And it's that simple, man. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna stay on here right now. I don't think. Y'all aren't really typing in the chat, so there's no purpose or place or point. But like I said, that live stream today did a ton of views, over 300 and something already. Right? Should have done more than that. I should be averaging over 2,000 views every live stream. That's what I used to average. Real talk. Like, now I'm getting paid for it too. So they should be, hooking me up. They should be getting me going. Feel me? But yeah, we run everything out here and everywhere. The folks, gotta just, listen. It's that simple. You know what I mean? Listening will get you far. Listening is a good choice. You feel me? That's all I really got to say, man. Let people do what they do. Let them feel how they feel. It's funny. It really is, man. It's funny. You know what I mean? I think we're at like 324 world records. Y'all don't have no world records, though. Like I said, I'm really pushing this concept above the bar. And you see it's working, right? I'm doing the side reps. I'm even raising higher and then doing them. And that's what it's going to come to is it's going to get to the point where I just do this stuff on command. And that's, it's going to help me because it's applicable. I mean, even if I could only do a lift every now and then, it's already Batman level. But I want to get where I'm dominating to the point that I can just do it on command. That's just pure power. You know what I mean? So, like I said, that's why all the depictions are about me because I can pick myself up off anything, anywhere. That's what you got to understand, bro. Like, I'm made for all this stuff for real. So, that's the thing. I realize what I need now and what I don't. That's why I'm not really pushing the envelope because when we get all the money, I'm going to have everything. I'm going to be swinging and flying and gliding. Like, you got to understand, bro, we're going to do all that. We're going to build it. Bat pods, tumblers. Like I'm going to talk to the military and everybody and see if I can get myself in a tank. That's the whole difference. You know what I mean? Like a tank that's stronger than any vehicle, though. You know what I mean? They're already working on supposed flying cars and all that nonsense. Feel me? Hold up. So we just stay pushing, man. We stay pushing. We stay focused, man. Let the other people do what they do and waste their time. And let's keep on stacking this dough. We over $186 for that next check. You know what I mean? I'm doing great right now. Like, honestly, like my business is thriving, no matter what I just went through, no matter what I go through. Like I said, God is working on me. You know what I mean? Making me real, real tough, real resilient. And it's crazy to me because it really just made me wonder, it's almost scary. You know what I mean? Because it's like, why would someone need to be this tough? You know what I mean? Like, so I'd be wondering, like, what purpose does God really have for me? But I know God has a good purpose for me, so I ain't worried about it. I'm not scared. A little bit, you know what I mean? But I believe in God, bro. You know what I mean? So, like, it's God's will, man. You know what I mean? And it will be had, you know what I mean? So, God has never led me astray, man. I mean, God has nothing but love for me. So he's just prepping me. He's getting me ready. Because clearly, what I'm going to be doing is some serious stuff. And we all know that because I already do all the serious stuff. That's why it's funny to me. Because I just don't understand anybody just standing there and looking at me when I got the kind of power I got. Does that make sense to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Is that really a wise decision? Y'all don't be making wise decisions. That's why it's funny. We have a public that people think they special. You know what I mean? If you was special, then you'd be famous. If you was really it, if you was a gangster, or you was tough, or y'all was somebody, or y'all were this and that, and you so heavily connected, I think we would know by now, don't you? I mean, see, that's the thing. There's no faking or fronting no more. I changed the game. You can't sit here and tell me the cartel's tough because they ain't, because I defeated them my whole life. And now that stuff is out the window. You can't say, oh, no more these gangs are tough because I defeated all them. See the point? And I walk around in broad day right in front of your face. How you like them apple four? Yeah. But I'm kicking ain't fake. See, that's where people get it misconstrued. You understand? You heard about me. Everybody know me, partner. You understand? Real talk. I'm a real one. And like I said, you want to know who produced the toughest people on this planet? America, baby. Hmm. You want to know where all the toughest ghettos and hoods are? America, baby. Yeah, please miss me with that talking about Mexico stuff. I'm sick of hearing it, man. Like I said, they do it to their own. They ain't on nothing. Y'all don't make no money. Y'all ain't produce nothing. Why y'all try to paint that place like it's something to desire or care about? See, that's the problem. Y'all be talking about, oh, I be crossing. Yeah, you cross over there and go to nonsense land. That's what it is. It's a bunch of nonsense. There ain't nothing over there of any value. There's not. All that stuff is the devil. That's what's over there, and that's about it. Y'all ain't scary. So what you mean? That's what's crazy to me. They act like I ain't seen every part of every street, like I ain't heard every story, like I ain't talked to every person. Homie, I know everything going down, bro. You know what I mean? Like real talk. I'm gonna keep it real with you and keep it a buck, man. Like I said, when we get all this money and funding, you think with $18.8 million, even given that it might come in increments and stuff, do you really think with hundreds of thousands to work with all the time? Do you really think that there's anyone that can stop me? Do you really think that I couldn't, go into Mexico and be Batman there? and really like make a huge change and shift the entire environment and change things, I could. So, like I said, people just gotta, they gotta be very choosy and careful with their words, especially when it come to me. You gotta be real careful what you say to me. You understand? Real talk. I'm letting y'all know, public service now. Be very careful what you say to me. You understand? Because I got so much power and I'm the mob that I can pretty much do whatever I want at this point. And what I do is I shut down illegal organizations for a living, and my stand against crime and corruption is 100% real. hmm It's real, homie. And I'm out here doing it in front of you. I do it all by myself. You understand? Just little old me. So, like I said, just understand, bro, all that Mexico stuff and all this stuff that people be talking in these little comments and stuff. That's cute. I mean, it sound cute. You know what I mean? That's cute, but this is America. And we happen to be the most powerful country in the world. Don't you ever forget it. Okay. Trump doesn't represent us. I do. I'm your president, boy. Make sure you get that right. Yeah. You in America. Okay. This is not a playground where people do whatever they want. You understand? We have a leader. It's called Batman. Boy, you better get with it. Yeah. Yeah. I run this country for real, coast to coast. We run everything coast to coast. I'm the mob. I run the world. Everything I'm talking is facts and real. I'm not one of these poses. See, that's the difference. All the talking people do, all we are is about action. All we've done is put in work. There's a huge difference between people who type and talk hiding, right, and make little comments that don't make sense and do weird antics and behaviors and theatrics, than somebody who worked hard their entire life and got results and proved they a gangster every time. You feel me? Big difference between people who talk and people who put in work. And that's why we always win. As a matter of fact, it's the reason why we literally own all this land today and why this is our country, is it not? Because while folks was sleeping and partying and listening to music and drinking, right, we came in and said, hey, all this is ours. That's what we did. Like I said, nah, we take what's ours. You heard of manifest destiny? That's when you take what you can when you can't. And they took it from them. And I'm going to take it all from you, Jack. And not just because I can, because this is my destiny. Los Angeles is my destiny. You understand? So I'm going to tell you like this, man. Like, you can go ahead and say what y'all want, real talk, but just understand, I can literally be the king of Mexico anytime I want, homeboy. For real. And a matter of fact, that's probably what's coming next at some point. The problem is, I don't really care about it. It's a waste of my time. You understand? So you should be happy with that answer and go on and, eat your chamoy and have your little candies, right? And just go on about your business and, be happy that Batman don't care about Mexico. That's what you should do. Go on about your business. Okay. I like places that have value to them. I already know what it is over there without going. I've been a couple of times. I don't care. It's irrelevant. You understand? Real talk. There ain't nothing there we gonna gain. Okay. There ain't nothing there but more bad drivers. You better get it right. It's a bunch of nonsense. You know what I mean? A bunch of people who can't think. It's bad enough over here. So what do you mean? I want to go into it again? Worse? Hell no. I'm all right. Y'all already can't drive here. That's fact. Yeah, don't ever glorify ignorance, man. Get some education and then come talk to me. You feel me? So, like I said, we're educated, brother. We're on a whole nother level, and this is why they could never stop me and could never hold a candle to me. So, like I said, when you're dealing with an intelligent genius, it's a whole different ballgame. And see, I move everyone around like chess pawns and chess pieces. I do what I want to do. I'm the puppet master, homeboy. You better believe it. Yeah. It's like Brad Pitt told him in that one flick. What did he say? He said, "Nah, you're a slow man. You don't know how to think." Like, real talk. I'm a thinker, bro. You have no clue. You understand? Yeah. Now y'all got a real one. Now you got a real one, with no fear and no limits. Now what? Yeah, exactly. And you know what they all do? Nothing. Back down. Just like they did today. Just like y'all do every day. Yeah, we here. This is my country. You in America. You know what I mean? So with all that looking, you looking, oh, you look, I see you looking, all that looking and all that talking y'all do, right? Just understand where you at, homeboy. Feel that? Understand where you at for real. I'm telling you, and I'm by myself. I'll tell anybody how I feel right in front of you, homie. On the camera too. You feel me? So yeah, like I said, these are my streets, these are my blocks, and they phased about it and can't do nothing about it but try to dismiss it with they fake laughter. I know, because I got you in your feelings, homie. Yeah. Mhm. Now, so don't tell me, folks, that I didn't defeat the cartel and I don't shut down the illegal operations, because the same people that all y'all work for them, they looking at me like, man, with bug eyes. They eyes look like bug eyes. They shook, bro. They scared as hell, bro. I told you they fear me. Real talk. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm a nightmare, homie. So, like I said, I do what God tell me to do. God said, become everything they fear. Yeah. You understand? I'm not playing about nothing. I don't care where we at, who's in front of me, nothing. And like just like today, there was folks all around. And I told you what it was, didn't I? Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. He is right. Yeah. Because I'm laughing all the way to the bank, baby. Because I get paid while I shut down the cartel and all the illegal organizations. Ooh, it don't get no more gangster. And everybody watching, all your folks is watching. So what now? Huh? Huh? Nothing, because y'all powerless and you weren't never about nothing to begin with. Exactly. That's why God just sent you a message and told you, you ain't real, cuzzy. None of you. What you are is evil because you're scared. Yeah, stop with that nonsense, bro. That stuff don't work with everybody. Sometimes you just come across an actual monster who don't have any limits. And guess what? You're hearing them. You got that? You want to talk about crazy, boy? Y'all don't know the meaning of crazy. Real talk. I'm holding back. Yeah, a lot. I've been holding back this entire time. You know what I mean? I'd be waiting every day. Real talk. I'd be waiting. You know what I mean? So, like I said, folks is funny, man. I mean, come on, bro. You already know about me. You'd have to be a little. You know, like you got to be like that to accomplish this. This is impossible. You know what I mean? So they phased. They shook. I got them shook, codes. Oh, I love it. So yeah, folks can't tell me nothing because it's happening right in front of you, and I'm here talking about it. Everything I say, my word is law, my word is bond. So if I tell you, then it's a fact. You already know because I got full credibility. So right there, what's up? All evidence is being brought forth. Like I said, all these folks coming out their own mouth saying they already on FBI watch list. That's because of the evidence I brought forth publicly. That's why. I'm 100% the reason. Have fun with that. Oh man. It literally said it. It said, we going on vacation, Christina and I, and all these folks going to be in jail and prison. I love it. I don't even got to do this, bro. I could wear my collared shirt and just take it easy now. It's over with. I won. I defeated all y'all. I love it, baby. Oh, man. You know what my Christmas present was? Defeating the cartel and all these gangs and illegal organizations and putting everybody out of business and shutting y'all down. That's the only Christmas present I need. Oh, and Christina, because all I want for Christmas this year is Christina. Because I already won against all y'all. That was a great Christmas present. I ain't gonna lie, but Christina is all I want for Christmas. Real talk. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I love it, baby. I love it. You know, all that fake money y'all have, like I said, why don't you buy me a hippopotamus? I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. Come on. Thought y'all was so rich. Come on, buy me a hippo. I want a hippo, bro. Only a hippopotamus will do. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. That's what I want. After I defeat you, I turn around and ask you, can you buy me a hippopotamus? I ain't playing about nothing, bro. I'm sick with it, homie. Yeah, yeah, come on. I think you need a special license to own one of them or something. You know what I mean? That'd be crazy. That'd be awesome. I don't really want one. They big as hell, and I wouldn't want to deal with it. But I'm just saying, y'all be talking all that fake money, so I get to lie on World Star like you, for real. Yeah, quit lying, bro. Y'all ain't on nothing. Y'all ain't never been about nothing. Like I said, now the real here, like I said, we run this country. That's what they do. Sit there and look and pretend and act like, oh, we know something he don't. Brother, it took all y'all coming up against me. I defeated every single one of you. Okay? Like for real. Like everything over here, real. We don't got to spell it out for you. So what do you mean? If you all were about something, I mean, why did you lose? It's already happened. There ain't no continuation. That's why they just look. And that's the same thing like Raul did in that church group, just stopped while he was demonically possessed, right? And just looked at me, like just staring, like, yeah, because you trying to figure out how the hell this is going on. You know what I mean? Like I said, it is what it is, baby. I love it. You'll never figure me out because I'm sent directly from God, and all y'all, trust me, bro. You are the enemy of God. You are not on God's side, and God is not on your side. Make sure you all get that right, bro. You folks is evil as hell, bro. God loves people who are good. God is not on your side, brother. This is why you keep losing. This is why you continue to get your karma every day. And YouTube is karma too, baby. You understand? And this is why I'm winning, boy. You better get it right. Yeah, over 186 bucks for the next check, and we're gonna keep building. We're gonna keep stunting on them and making more paper. You understand? You feel me? Yeah, like I said, if folks don't get I'm a genius, it ain't about how much money I make, it's about what I accomplish, isn't it? Because like I said, you don't think they're gonna have to give me offers on top of the 18.8 million dollars that Christina just negotiating? It's going to go higher than that, probably. So what are you talking about? I already own billions in equity, mansion estate with 2,000 in jury, 530 on my wrist, mental rights, oil royalties, my own car lot I pay over 100 bucks for every month. I'm a genius. I mean, why don't you try to catch up? But wait, you can't because you're not that smart, right? So what do you mean? Come on, bro. AI can't even play with me. Y'all folks is funny, man. You understand? Like I said, please stop fronting like you real, right? In this environment that's fake. That don't make no sense. That's a waste of my time. Please quit fronting. Like if you feel some way, what's up then? You understand? You see what I'm saying? Like that's the thing. Like there's a big difference, brother, between fake folks and real folks. And y'all ain't about nothing, bro. That's all y'all do is talk and look. You know what I mean? Ain't it? Ain't that what people do in every fake hood? You know what I mean? Ain't that what they do? You know what I mean? Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Easy. Yeah, like I said, like folks already know what it is. You're gonna come correct. All right. So like I said, I'm gonna get going right now. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, we over 186 bucks for that next check. I won completely. I redefined the definition of winning. Christina and I about to go on a vacation. We're gonna be filthy rich. Watch. You understand? Why? Because I don't care about money, because I never did, because I'm just genuine and I love people and take care of them and help them. And I'll always love Christina more than anything. Christina is everything to me. I don't care about money at all. You just upset because I'm getting blessed finally, and I deserve it more than anyone, and I've earned it. Everything. I earned Christina, and I earned every dime. I'm owed tons of money, bro. God even said you do. Like God has had enough. God about to bless me. He told me himself. You know what I mean? I love it. I absolutely love it. You feel me? So, like I said, we're gonna continue to win. Like I said, I keep my eyes on God, right? Listen to God. I keep my eyes on the prize. You understand? I know you and your feelings. You and your feelings. Oh, all about the feelings. Ah, oh, I love it. They and they feelings, coach. Oh man, can you imagine a dude that literally is at the level I'm at and I'm on YouTube and you lucky enough to hear me? Come on, bro. You can see how y'all get down. Y'all got to start appreciating people and things, man. You got to cherish people, bro. You understand? All that is you. You understand? Like I said, I'm doing everything right. I'm living right. You know what I mean? That's why I'm so blessed. I love it. I love it. They mad as hell. They in their feelings, coach. I told you they mad. He coming undone. Yeah. Projecting. He projected. I told you. Yeah, you project. Oh, I love it. Yeah, they upset because they know they lost. They know I won. I love it, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I said, all that nonsense. Y'all did everything to try to stop me. Everything. And guess who won? Me. Right? Just like the penguin said, he said, "You really think you'll win?" Well, let me do the whole quote because it's funny as hell. He said, just touring the you know what scene, right? Typical mayor stuff. He said, Batman said, "You're not the mayor," right? He said, "Things change." And he gives his little grin, right? And then he asks Batman. Batman just stands right there in front of him like me. And we in the same position against all odds. And that's why he asked him, he says, "You really think you'll win?" And Batman smiles and says, "Things change." And that's what's happened here. Things have changed. You feel me? I love it, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. Please tell me how you in your feelings. Oh, all about the feelings. Yeah, things change. You understand? So, like I said, man, you do what you do, right? Stay in your feelings, and we gonna keep on stacking check after check after check after check. And I run this country and world, and I do what I want, and whatever I say goes, boy. All right. Oh, by the way, here's your Christmas present. Hold on, real quick. Watch this. Wait for it. Wait for it. It's coming. Oh, do 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 do. Oh, there you go. Eh, there you go. Chat closed. Yeah, there's your Christmas present. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Oh, I'm like Santa Claus, baby. Yeah, you and your feelings. Like I said, nah. Only time we gonna open the chat, man, is if we think we can get super chats and gain some support. You know what I'm saying? And that's my whole thing, man. Like folks got to really just understand, bro. Like we stay winning, man. You know what I mean? Y'all is so obvious, bro, what you on. Like I said, meanwhile, what's up? I mean, I'm over here making money. I'm over here running a full career. I'm over here doing me and running the streets. I mean, I'm the real deal. I'm the mob. So I mean, it don't get no more official tissue than me and legit. Real talk. I get money, like I said, and what you gotta understand when you do what you just did there, all that does is stack up karmic debt, baby. You understand? Like I said, that's why everything is the way it is. Y'all keep trying to outrun karma. It's impossible. Feel me? Keep that up. Keep on doing that. You know what I mean? Real talk. Keep that up. You feel me? Come on, homie. You feel me? So yeah, like I said, that's my whole point. Like, folks, we're not doing no pretending no more. We're gonna tell y'all how it is, man. Y'all want to sit here and pretend that you can't see what's going on, but yet all y'all a part of it. This was all these folks was a part of this. Yeah, and like I said, I won. Right? Come on, bro. Batman has shown Gotham its true colors, unfortunately. Dent, he's just the beginning. You understand? I know why you choose to have your meetings in broad daylight. I know why you're afraid to go out at night. The Batman. You understand? And that would be me, boy. What you got to understand is when I'm moving and in these streets and in reality, I ain't doing no talking. Y'all lucky that you get to hear me talk on here. Be grateful. Be appreciative. You feel me? I understand you and your feelings because I'm making money. It ain't never going to stop. The more you talk, the more you jelly, the more God going to bless me and the more money I'm going to make. Just like always. Just like when I told you I had limitless money because I always do. Is my money not limitless? If Christina just negotiated $18.8 million and it's still going up, how is my money not limitless if I made and spent all that money that nobody's ever seen or come close to? My money's limitless no matter what I do, brother. You know why? Because I'm the son of God and God loves me. Because I'm a truly good, pure soul and good person. You understand? So, like I said, stay in your feelings and we're going to keep on winning. You feel me? Like I said, $186 plus. I don't even know they in their feelings. We making buku bucks over here. We making good money. Hmm? Right? Come on, bro. What you need to do is quit acting like y'all even got $2 right now. That's what you need to do. We are not the same, brother. You're not even close. I mean, none of you. It's not even comparable. So like I said, I mean, I'm already wealthy as hell. I keep pushing, and that's what I'm saying. You think that I ever cared what people say? They don't know what I own. They don't know what I got, and they don't know the blessings that God got for me. So all this fake talking behind my back, like I said, yeah. And when I see you folks in person, all y'all do the same thing, act fake in front of me. The same ones talking behind my back think I don't know. Y'all silly as hell, ain't you? Yeah. I'm looking right in your eyes, telling you, like, homie, I already know. I already know what y'all saying behind my back, bro. I don't care, man. It's all good. Is it that serious for you? My success bother you that much? You got to make up stories? You know what I mean? Do you think that I got time for that? I'm a grown man, little homie. So what does that tell someone? That's a wake up call. That's a reality check that, oh man, I was talking behind a gangster's back. I was talking about an actual gangster. He just let me know. And he's such a bigger man. He handled it with respect and love because he the real deal. See, what people don't get is God already put things in perspective for all y'all. He already showed you who I am. You understand? I love it. Like I said, man, it's all about not reacting. It's all about not caring. It's all about you care about you. I mean, you care about things. You care about what you care about. You're supposed to do that. But I'm saying you don't react, man. Let these folks do what they do. You know what I mean? Because it don't pay nothing. And over here, we get paid to talk. That martial arts demonstration today was great. We had a great, turnout, great live stream, great numbers, everything, bro. We're going to keep on moving forward, man. You feel me? I love it, man. I love that y'all in your feelings. In your feelings. All about the feelings. In your feels today. And you're still in your feelings. Oh, in your feels. In your feelings. 'Cause you're in your feelings, oh yeah, ooh, for real. In your feelings, oh, all about the feeling. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, they is in they feelings, coach. You understand? Yeah, I won all across the board, baby. That's what they do. They type fake comments. They mad as hell. I love it. That's what they do every time I win. They type a fake comment to try to make themselves feel better. They projecting because oh, you feeling it. They are going through it because of my success. Boy, I love it. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. Merry Christmas. You've been defeated. Oh man. Now buy me a Batman birthday cake already. That's the least you can do. Real talk. I mean, fair and square. I won, and y'all were never fair about nothing. Everything you did was unfair, and you still couldn't stop me. I still won, boy. You know why? Because I got God with me. All credit and glory to God, folks. Right? Like I said, I'll talk to you soon. Like I said, it's just like he said, Batman. I'm Batman. I'll always be here to stop you, Mister Freeze. That's what you don't understand. Always. That's what evil folks don't understand. The minute you was evil, the minute you decide to be a villain, you already lost. The minute y'all be playing with them spirits and all that witchcraft and that fake nonsense, that kitchen magic that don't work and all that fake weak stuff, you already lost. You know why? Because God is real. You understand? And God controls and runs everything. God's the one in charge. The devil ain't nobody. You understand? All y'all is a bunch of underlings. That's the facts, and it shows. Like I said, come on, bro. Y'all be super chatting $5, man. Y'all ain't got no money. Y'all ain't got no money. Y'all ain't about nothing. And like I said, we about to have it all without caring about money. I still don't care. I won't care when I have it. I just want it because it's what I deserve. I want what I deserve. I want Christina to have what she deserves, which is tons of money and happiness and love with me. We're truly in love, man. It's gonna be a beautiful thing. And trust me, these folks, they gonna be upset. Hmm. You think they mad now? Wait till Christina get here, cause it's coming right around the corner. Trust me. I think it's gonna be like around the new year sometime here. Like I think it's gonna happen quick. So I mean, that's what I'm saying, bro. You people do what you want, man. Feel how you want. Just understand I'm the boss and I won. You understand? It's over with. I won. There's nothing left to say. Y'all can type whatever you want, man. Typing and talking is cheap. Typing doesn't mean nothing. It don't dictate reality. God does. And in this reality, I'm king. And in this reality, I won. Right? You know why? You're the great Sam Gerard. Yes, I am. And you always have to win. Yes, I do. Now give me my applause and make me my Batman birthday cake and send me some money.